It's an absolutely beautiful day. It is so nice outside. It's unreal. I have been out in the garden since 3 o'clock. I don't feel like I got a lot done since I've been out here nearly 2 hours, but it's beautiful. I'm enjoying the day. Whee! Okay. I did pick these peppers, some jalapenos. This is some rosemary. Smells delicious. Some okra, and then these are my Jerusalem artichokes here. I picked a bunch of them, and I'm going to bring them in and wash them off and have them for a snack. So that's what I picked today. And then I picked this whole sack here full of the Jerusalem artichokes. I left a lot of them in the ground. I thought they could just be worm food for next year. I'm just preparing my beds for next year, but there's some sweet potatoes. Got some little sweet potatoes. And yeah, I'm just going to wash these off and use them as a snack. I mean them raw. I like them raw. Some sweet potatoes underneath here. And so yeah, I've been working out here in this bed. And this is my rosemary. This is my rosemary. It's absolutely beautiful. This one is huge as well. This one's super big. This is some lemon thyme. It smells really good as well. Yeah. And then I tried to get as much pine straw out of here as I could. I was trying to uncover my onions. I have onions all in here. You can see them. Then these here, I got 4 of these. They were really small, and these are my something. I know it says lemonade, but these are my raspberry lemonade. I don't remember what they were called. These are blueberries. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. They were just like super tiny little spriggets. I don't really think they grew much, but yeah. And then there's some onions right here. I think that's just clover. And I severely cut all this back, and you could really tell that the cold must have really been hard on them. I cut them back severely, and I tried to stand them up, and I did pick some peppers off of it. I still have peppers. I tried to get them all to stand up. They were leaning over pretty bad. These 3 here in front are jalapenos. I still had quite a few jalapenos on here as well. And I have banana peppers on this one. I don't know if you can see the banana peppers. That's the trash man here. Today's trash day. I spent all morning gathering trash because I've been doing spring cleaning, so I had extra trash. But these all look pretty bad, but I put extra stakes and try to get them to stand up because they were so big and so heavy. They were like all leaning out here in the yard. And yeah, that's where I'm at. The ground is really dry and crumbly. So, and I filled this bed here with dirt from here to here, this whole thing. I emptied all of those pots that I had right there. There's another pepper. There's a stack of them right there. I'll fill them up later. But I'm just cleaning and getting my beds ready for the new season. I doubt that I'll be able to do anything before February or March. Oh wow, that's like next month. I don't know where I'm at. I guess I'm still back there in November. Anyway, I'm working on them. I'd like to say that I could get my planting started for February so I could be ready to plant in March, but I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm just thankful and blessed to be able to spend some time out here today. Like I said, I let my husband out for work at 3 o'clock, and I came right out here and started working. It is 4:58 now, 4:58, and all this time I've been working on this bed, this whole bed from here down here, cleaning and pruning and stuff. It may look bad, but it looks better than it did. But I've spent 2 hours on that, right? 3, 4, 5, it's 5 o'clock. I spent 2 hours on that. Isn't that hard to believe? It took me 2 hours to work on that. Anyway, I did put I did stand this up here and pin it to the fence and then put a little dirt in the pot. This pot was somewhere else. I don't remember. I think it was in the one with my okra and it was laying down. So I moved it over here so it had something to grow on. And these here are blueberries as well. I do think these 4 here are all blueberries. I don't even remember what the names of them are. I was so excited and everything. This one here is the biggest one. This one is a new one. These 2 down here are, I think, are the older ones. Or I either had 1 older one and 3 new ones. I don't know. This one is a Susie blueberry. And then the other ones are this one here. These are blueberry, Becky Blue, okay? This is a Becky Blue, this is a Susie Blue. This one is a Becky Blue, and it's gotten pretty big. It is pretty big. It's crazy and uncontrolled. And I'm pretty sure this one's a Becky Blue. The label came off. So I must have got 3 Becky Blues, and then that one is a Susie Blue from the previous year. Actually, that might be 2 years old. I don't know. But anyway, those all are blueberries. And the other ones are pink lemonade or something like that. Blueberry, there's 4 of them there. I think this was a blueberry here. I don't think that's what's in there now. I don't know. But I don't know. Here is a blueberry here. This is the pink lemonade blueberry. And also, I threw one out there. I didn't know that's what it was. I threw it out there, and I never went and got it, so it's still out there. And it's probably gone now. It's a mess. Anyway, you can see these are my little seedlings, and they got hit pretty hard from the weather. This actually looks really good. This is, but you can see it's dying off here. This is an okra. This plant is an okra plant. It's got okra on it still, and some buds. This is my eggplant. My eggplant, you can see, got hit pretty hard by the cold weather. Still has some green leaves, but yeah, green, wilted. So, you know, I was going to cut that down anyway. I never actually got eggplant. All I got was beautiful leaves and flowers. And then this jalapeno plant looks really, it's you know, it's looking really bad. So the cold weather really got it. But, and then my blueberries are on, I mean, these are blackberries. I got blackberry vines on here. And then I have this dragon fruit, and I meant to cut this down. It is over a foot tall. But when I have time, I'll do it, and it goes all the way up here. I didn't like it. Something was touching my foot. There is some rosemary down there as well. There is blackberries all along this, but it's also got a bunch of weeds and stuff in it. These are those 4 pots I emptied into the bigger bed, and those are those Jerusalem artichokes and sweet potatoes. This is another okra. This okra, it's got some flowers on it. Got some okra growing here, some little okra. This leaf looks pretty bad, but some of the leaves are still green. Anyway, here is a flower. Look at it, it's so beautiful. But yeah, and this is a jalapeno, and it is looking really bad. One of the bad things is I just pulled it straight up out of the ground because I was going to throw it away. I pulled it straight up out of the ground. I was going to take the good peppers off of it, and then I was going to throw it away or chop it up and put it into mulch. And when I pulled it up, the roots and everything looked good, so I planted it in this pot. And it was 2 plants, and I separated them, and that is why that one is over there. And I put this one in this pot, and it was a little wilted because of moving it, but then we got cold weather. So I believe it was 38 degrees, which I don't think it should have affected it, but everything in the garden looks wilted like that. However, that other day when I cleaned, this was pretty dead. You could barely see it. It is nice and perky now. I don't know if it's just uncovering it and getting the straw away from it or whatever, but it's perked right up from the last time I did a video and I was in the garden. And this always looks good. It doesn't seem like it was affected at all by the weather. But and the onions were unaffected. I mean, I don't really think they're growing, but I mean, they're getting bigger like this. They smell like onions. They taste like onions. You can cut these up and eat them like chives or whatever. But I believe these are supposed to be, you know, like onions, not just chives. So, and then of course these are the blueberries. These are the pink lemonade blueberry. They are a red color. They're absolutely beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen Batman, Make It Wayne's channel. He has a lot of them and they're very nice. He does a lot of peppers, hot peppers. He makes sauces and I think he makes powders too. So you should check him out. Make It Wayne YouTube channel. So yeah, and then I left a lot of those Jerusalem artichokes in here, and if they're still good next time I come out here, great. If not, they're going to be worm food. And then from here over, I still need to add more dirt, and there's my other blueberries. I think we've covered everything. So yeah, here are the more of these guys. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I have enjoyed. I did cut back all of the tall things on here. These were short and I just left them. There are Jerusalem artichokes in here, but that's as far as I got. I haven't dug them up or nothing. So that's where I'm at. And I've spent 2 hours out here doing this. So that's crazy, right? But it looks fairly decent. I mean, it looked really bad before. And I'm not going to put dirt in those pots right there until I get this all done. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I don't know how long I'll keep them. I hate to cut them down. Every time I start pulling stuff out, I guess I start freaking out and I want to replant them. It's just I'd like to get this bed done. I think I'm going to move the rosemary. I hate to move it and ruin it, but even if I just dig it up and correct the alignment of it, I'd like to do something. But yeah, I got more rosemary than I'll ever know what to do with. It's beautiful. It smells good, especially when you're sitting out here and the wind is blowing or you're touching it or something. It smells really good. I might even like to have some in the house, and that lemon thyme smells really good. It'd be nice to have some pots of lemon thyme in the house and just be able to smell it. Make your house smell good. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just rambling. I don't want to go in. Like, I believe yesterday I slept for an hour in the garden. It was cold and I could barely keep warm, but the sun was so bright it was just keeping me warm enough not to be freezing. So I laid out here and I fell asleep. I took a nap for an hour in the garden. It was great. Anyway, here I am. See, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. We also had a tree fall down back here, so I'm going to have to get it picked up. Anyway guys, this is Lisa with the Barnyard Chicken, sending you all my love and my hugs. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to be back soon, and I hope you are having a wonderful new year. Super hugs. I'm just glad and blessed to be able to come out in the garden again. I just don't know when. I think this is like the 3rd time I've been in the garden this year, so isn't that great? For like an hour period time. So yeah. And it may have been Christmas that I got to spend, but it's at least been 3 times since Christmas. So I'm overjoyed. I hope this is a turn of a new start. Because my life is really unrecognizable from my previous life, and I'd like for it to change. Super hugs. I'm out of here. Much love.